There have been more Israeli airstrikes across the Gaza Strip into overnight and into today, into Thursday, and that has been mainly concentrated in the center of the Gaza Strip and in the south near the southern city of Rafah. Now, these strikes have left more than 60 people dead. Their bodies were taken to hospitals across the center and the south of the Gaza Strip. They have included a strike which killed 2 people in a shelter being used by the medical aid organization Doctors Without Borders, or MSF, who said that a shelter that was housing their staff members and their families was hit overnight, causing at least 2 people to be killed and another 6 people to be wounded. Now, the Israeli military, when asked about this, they said that they had targeted a building that they had identified as being used for what they called were terrorist activities, and that afterwards they were informed of the death of 2 individuals, of 2 civilians who were unrelated to this, and that they regret any harm to any civilians. But the Israeli military has made clear from the start that civilian casualties are to be blamed on Hamas, because Hamas operates from within civilian areas and from within civilian infrastructure. Now, separately, there has been a glimmer of hope, the first that we've seen in quite a while, on a possible ceasefire in return for the release of hostages. Now, this is far from a done deal, but tonight one of the 3 members of Israel's war cabinet, Benny Gantz, said that there was a possibility of a deal. To quote him, he said that there are the first signs that indicate the possibility to move forward with such a deal. However, he also stressed that if hostages are not released, and there are believed to be around 100 still held in Gaza, if they are not released, then Israel will proceed with its promised offensive into the southern city of Rafah, where more than half of Gaza's population is now sheltering. The civilian population will be evacuated, he said, but if the hostages are not released, they will move into Rafah during the Muslim holy month of Ramadan that begins on March the 10th.